We'll be talking more about change. And change is something that if you want to fight change in the days of today, you will automatically be outdated. I want to bring us some few illustrations in regards to change. We are just from getting a song. Most people will understand it as a gospel song, but that is not the reason why I played this song at the beginning of this call. I will be coming to it. Today we'll understand that poverty is also a sickness that is too big, a very, very big sickness that needs specialists, that needs doctors, that needs all efforts. Now, if you look at change today, you discover that all old ideas are being pushed out of the market. All old ideas are being pushed out of the market. I want to take, for example, you studied for 17 years to become a medical doctor. This calling before had a lot of admirations, but today you don't need all that waste of years. We have all new forms of treatments. We have just recently moved from quantum physics, which is a very, very powerful form of treatment, and we are now experiencing another form of treatment which has to do with sound. Every old idea developing is easily pushed out of the market. Exploit the physics of sound and the elements of sound healing, including vibration, harmonics, and frequency. Physics that has to do with sound, physics that has to do with healing, feelings that have to do with vibration, harmonics, and frequencies. And this is a total way of healing. Poverty can also be healed through this same approach. If you listen to the song by David Gabison, he brings you memories. If you take this song and you live this lifestyle, you will progress from step to step, from realm to realm, from level to level. That is a healing. Just by building this song to become an entire part of your life, it's already a choice for financial freedom. That is a healing. You learn how to sing it. You learn how to heal yourself out of poverty. Learn how you can use this to perform transformational sounds for healings, for yourself and for others. David Gabison is the founder and director of Globe Sound Healing Institute, located in San Francisco. Meaning that if you look at services that pay today, you can also obtain a state certificate in sound and healing therapy. These are services that are paid. We must understand what is happening around the world, and you can obtain this certificate without necessarily going to any school, only online, and you can become a doctor that heals with sound, that heals with vibration, that heals with frequency, that heals with melodies. He is the author of the complete guide to sound healing, and he produces sounds and healing music that are used in almost all renowned hospitals. Look at an invention from somebody. Most renowned hospitals uses his music, uses his sounds as part of healing. So we need to understand the place of sound in this universe. The sound will evoke the inner awareness and transform you to somebody else. You must have wisdom that enables you, knows how it works. Some people will say, I don't know how to talk. It means that they are pushing a problem. If you don't know how to talk, it means that you need to contact Susan Seller, who will help you release your voice. I don't know how to talk. Where do I go to? Contact Susan Seller. He will help you release your voice. You don't know how to dream. Contact Susan Boyer. She will help you release your dreams. Look, you look very well. You will see that every problem has a solution. The only thing that you need to master is where to go to. The only thing that you need to master is to recognize your problem. And if after you have recognized your problem, you are still complaining, then you need some deliverance. Now, is everyone getting me? If you are getting me, type on the chat box, oh yes. If you are getting me, please type on the chat box, oh yes. Is everyone getting me? Please, if you are getting me, type on the chat box, oh yes.
Recording in progress.
Now, most people spend their lives looking for money, running behind money, because they want to start a business. Most people spend their life at the background, hidden, because they wanted money to start a project and they did not get this money. Today, we shall look at the highest paid skills in business. Take note, please. Today, we shall look at the highest paid skill in business. And you understand that the highest paid skill in business does not require money. Today, we shall look at the highest paid skill in business. If we are ready, let us indicate, oh yes, we are ready. Oh yes, we are ready. So today, we are looking at highest paid skill in business. You will be surprised to understand that the highest paid skill in business it does not need money to attain financial freedom using the highest paid skills in business. And what is this highest paid skill in business? The ability to promote. The highest paid skill in business is the ability to promote. Just imagine the ability to promote. And using these highest paid skills to attain financial freedom, what do you need? We are going to look at my diagram. I will understand from this diagram what you need. Here I have PC. Here I have SM. Here I have CC. Here I have SR. Okay. The first PC is for you to have the ability to promote. You need to have the product content. So the first PC is product content. You just need to master the product content. Once you master the product content, you go after the content customers. Now, once you have mastered the product content, you look for SM, which is the size of the market. The ability to promote can give you the possibility to cover countries, continents, the entire world. you have to design your size of market as per your dream size. SR simply implies service rendered. You have PC, you have PC, which has to do with, you have PC, which has to do with product, which has to do with product content. You need the product content. You need to understand the product to be able to size the market, to be able to get who needs the product. And we have SR, which are the services that you are supposed to render. What kind of services am I going to render? And to who? What kind of services am I going to render? Who is open to me for me to be able to render these services? Now, when you see it, you generate what we call value-added customers. You generate value-added customers. And in this domain, you have the possibility to deal with the high class. You have the possibility to deal with the normal. You have the possibility to deal with the poor. You have the possibility to deal with everybody. The highest pay skill, the ability to promote. You have the possibility to deal with everybody. That determines your size of market. So you have access to one, normal. You have access to one, normal people. You have access to normal people. You have access to professionals. You have access to professionals. You have access to skilled people. You have access to vulnerable people. Everybody is at your beck and call. Fueling a derived service. This gives you normal people. This gives you professionals. This gives you skilled people. This gives you vulnerable people. It means that you have access to every class of person in the society. And you just need to fuel your derived services in order to attain success. Now, understanding that you need this ability to promote, some of the drawbacks that we suffer and some of the steps that you need to take to attain this objective, what are there? 3 of them in number. You need to make your decision. You need to make your decision. You need to have passion. You need to be consistent. You need to make your decision. You need to be in love, totally in love. Don't have a fake identity. You need to have passion for what you are doing, and you need to be consistent in what you are doing until you get to the top. So now you will discover that after deriving the ability to a high paid skill, you need to respect this particular, we have G, you have C, you have P, and you have P. D stands for decision. You make the decision of no turning back. C stands for consistency. P stands for passion. And another P down stands for persistence. You must have a decisive mindset. You must be consistent in what you are promoting. You must have the passion, the love for what you are promoting, and you must be persistent. Persistent makes you to understand that it is not the absence of challenges. It is not the absence of obstacles. It is not the absence of difficulties. It is not the absence of drawbacks. But the truth is, you are not turning back. So the key indicating factors that relates to this table, you have challenges, you have difficulties, you have sacrifice, you have efforts, and you have will power. These are the key indicating factors that relates to your approach. Now, let us see what will slow some of us after understanding all this, and after understanding that you don't need to go borrowing any money from anywhere because you want to start a business. Now, the first thing that you must handle is your belief system. Your belief system is the generator that lights the cause. The cause needs to be lighted. And what light the cause, I'm talking about cause. The cause needs to be lighted. And what lights the cause is your belief system. In your belief system now, if you think that you don't have a good voice to talk, you contact Susan Seller. If you think that you don't have good dreams, you contact Susan Boyer. If you think that you need healing as a form of sickness, you contact David Gabison in his physics of sound and healing, harmonics, frequency, and melody. All these things do not need money. Now, in your belief system, one of the biggest disease we suffer that is destroying our belief system is your vocabulary. One of the biggest challenge, one of the biggest drawbacks that we suffer that destroys our belief system is our vocabulary. Your mouth is a very dangerous tool. When you say it by yourself, I can't, and you are still there, you can't. When you say it by yourself, it's a scam, and you are still there, it's a scam. You can never attain positive results by thinking negatively. You can never attain positive results by grumbling. What is your belief system? Let us look at in a country that is plagued with difficulties like us, with challenges like us. How can we overcome financial problems? Overcoming financial problems is not the absence of difficulties. It's not the absence of challenges. The presence of these things isn't a stepping stone for us to divert our attention to making it. Why? Because of the presence of these challenges, it is a very, very big advantage for many people to be able to listen to you. Let us take an example of jobless Cameroonians. Just because most Cameroonians don't have the jobs, just because even those who have those jobs are not paying them well, that challenge, that difficulty is an open door for you to sell your idea, to promote your products. Left with no option, many will be able to listen to you now. Why? Because they don't have good jobs, because their jobs are not paying them well, because they don't even have the jobs at all, because the society is pregnant in problems. I think that we can begin to understand now. We can begin to understand now where we are having advantages, and maybe we are not making good use of them. Instead of focusing on your vocabulary, pronouncing the difficulty, instead use that difficulty to draw the attention of many, as we can see in the demonstration. Because he does not have a good job that pays him well, because he does not have the job at all, he has the time to listen to what you have to offer. Maybe it can add to what he is earning, and it can better up his or her situation, and in the course of so doing, such a person discovers his or herself. So the manifestation of your achievements and successes is the functionality of your inner willpower. Inner willpower. The manifestation of your achievements and your successes is the functionality of your inner willpower. You must light your on fire. You must be ready to activate the fire. You must stay closely to make sure the fire keeps burning. You must stay closely to make sure this fire keeps burning. This is the concern of your willpower. This willpower provokes the fire in you. Here, I will now say we have you. We have the activation. A stands for the activation of the fire in you. The resource will give you a sense of direction. The resource will give you a sense of direction, whether they are obstacles or they are not. And that will determine your arrival mentality. And that will determine your arrival mentality. If all of us are getting me, I want you to permit me. Let us do a small analysis. Are we ready? If we are ready, let's type on the chat box. Oh yes, we are ready. Are we ready for this small analysis? Are we ready for this small analysis? Please, let's type on the chat box. Oh yes. Are we ready for this small analysis? I want to see in the chat box. Oh, yes. Please, all of us, 25 of us in this call, let us type on the chat box. Oh, yes. Okay. Without any waste of time, I want to consider that I am a financial counselor and I have got bitter complaints from a particular community about how people are suffering, about how poverty is eating everybody up. And because the complaint has become so rampant, I decide to organize a crisis meeting. Immediately, the announcement of this crisis meeting goes across. Some people will just start thanking God that, alas, I have gotten a solution. Some will even get up on that fateful morning and collect monies from people, hoping to bring it back after the meeting. Some will draw their business plans, hoping to use whatever will be given in order to start off a business. A whole crowd of people will arrive the scene with 1,000 mixed ideas, and some just wondering whether what does he have to offer. I am seeing two people and their hands are up. Pa Mofa, do you have something you want to say? You unmute your mic and you go ahead and share with us. And Kevin Godlove, if you have something you want to say, just unmute your mic and talk to us. Why the crowd is gathering for the counseling, for the meeting convoked by a financial counselor. Okay, maybe they did not, it was just an error of putting their hands up. Let us continue. Now, today is the day of the meeting. Today is the day of the meeting. Everybody is waiting patiently. Everybody is wondering how much he is coming to share to each of the participants. And alas, he arrives. Momentum continues to pull up. And alas, he arrives. He is already present in the occasion. Now, something will shock all those who came for this crisis meeting. In the financial counselor arrives the meeting with somebody, two of them. He is carrying some files, and the second person is carrying a carton of eggs. Raw eggs. So he has a carton. He arrives the scene with a carton of eggs. He has a carton of eggs, and immediately he greets everybody. He just gives order for the person he came with that was carrying that carton of eggs to share one egg to each participant. How embarrassing. Anger, tension, and at the end of the sharing, he declares, meeting closed. See you 3 years from today in the same venue. Is someone embarrassed? Please type on the chat box. EM, meaning that actually someone is embarrassed. That's all about the meeting. A crisis meeting that has provoked too much cry of everyone crying financial problems, crying unemployment, crying everywhere is crying. Is somebody embarrassed? Please, I want to see on the chat box. EM. Is someone embarrassed? After greetings, orders the person he came with, share one egg to everybody. Immediately, they will come to the end of the sharing. Meeting closed. See you in the same venue 3 years from today. Bye-bye. Is anyone embarrassed? The financial counselor arrives with a carton of eggs, has shared the eggs, closed the meeting. See you here after 3 years. What comes to the mind of most of those who are holding that egg with all the frustration? The first person can have an idea of salad. I will better go and manage and make my salad. I use this egg to eat with. Another one may think of omelette. You better go and use the egg to make his omelette. Another one will just look at the egg and start thinking of how he will borrow Gary when he is reaching the house and fry the egg and eat with the Gary. Another one will think of going to look for an incubator and keep this egg to hatch to a chicken. And another one will automatically develop the interest of poetry. From this egg, if I start a poetry business in 3 years, I might gain financial freedom. What is happening here? The person that thinks about poetry, there is a sign of continuity. There's a sign of continuity. What is happening? These different people have different impressions about the importance of that egg. So very important. Rich people does not want to waste money. They want to invest. It has to do with persistence. It has to do with consistent. It has to do with what you see. Somebody saw salad and went and got the egg and made salad. Somebody saw omelette and went and took the egg and make omelette. Somebody saw Gary and fry egg and went and took the egg and make Gary and fry egg. Another person saw chicken and went and got an incubator and hatched the egg. Another one saw poultry. What are we trying to say here? Every realm and level you attend, you must see it first. Seeing poetry does not entail that you have to have money to run a poetry. Seeing poetry can give you that preoccupation to look for everything to do in a poetry, to be able to learn how it happens there. And in the course of time, even if you work there for 1 year and everything that you are paid, you can serve it. Since you have already seen poetry, and in the second year, you can be able to open your own poetry. You have not borrowed money. Hello, everyone. Am I communicating? Say, oh, yes. If I'm communicating, we need to understand this thing. We need to understand this thing. So it is not about what is happening. It is about what you see. And every realm and level that you enter into, you must start, first of all, by seeing. And once you see, it attaches the possibility to attend. Once you see, it gives you the possibility to grow the resources for you to attend. So it depends on how far you see. When you see, you can be able to focus. Growth comes from seeing. Growth comes from focus. There are people whose body can be in this call, but their minds are far, far away. Their bodies are in this call, but their minds are far, far away. They see the opportunity of cryptocurrency. They see the possibility of becoming billionaires. They are simply getting the knowledge to exploit every possibility that will make them the billionaires. Therefore, complain. What is happening in the surroundings, what is happening in the physical, does not affect them. They can persist. If you run after money, if you pursue money, you will never have money. To have money, you need to change your level. And you change your level from sin. To have money, you need to be of service. Oh, yes. You need to change your level. You need to change your circle of friends. You need to change the way you see. By changing the way you see, you change the way you think. You need to be of service. Oh, yes. Don't live fake lives. Who really are you? Are you that person that is praying for your parents to die just because you want to inherit a 2-bedroom flat? Are you that kind of person? Don't insult your destiny. Instead of praying for them to die because you want to inherit a 2-bedroom flat, insulting your destiny, concentrate to do what your parents never did. You will rise and you will rise forever. If all your focus is doing what your parents never did, you will rise and rise forever. You need to locate your place of destiny. You need to locate your place of destiny. Your relevance is in your place of assignment. What is your relevance? What is your assignment? Your relevance is in your place of assignment. And once you understand your place of destiny, once you understand your relevance, you stop living a fake life. You are of service. You decide to impact lives. You need to be a solution to people's problems. In the physical way of seeing it, when you make a decision to be a solution to people's problems, you will instead, from the beginning, in the physical, create more problems. When that same people continue to struggle in those problems, their senses would open and they will begin to see the path. So don't be afraid of creating problems, since you know that the intended objective is to find solutions. You need to be a solution to people's problems, but the physical will show up a possibility of creating more problems. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Are you afraid of creating problems, but moving towards solving people's problems? Are you? You seem to add people's problems, but back in your mind, you are trying to understand people's situations and create solutions. Their first-hand understanding will show off, but for more problems. You need to invest in more efforts. You need to invest in sacrifice. You need to invest in time. You need to invest in knowledge. And all your focus should be on growing. This is who we are. Focus on growing. You have a problem you have to solve. You have something that you have to deliver. You have lives that you have to impact. Oh yes, you are not afraid of problems. If this is your relevance, one day God will bring to you an encounter. Oh yes, he will bring to you your destiny helper. In a single encounter, in a single meeting. Life will always take you to a place that benefits your mindset. You can never find yourself in a place that will benefit your mindset if you are not an embodiment of these declarations. Let men laugh at you. Let men laugh at you while you rise. Don't live any fake life. Walk your way at. Don't give a narrative of success when you are not successful. Don't give any narrative of success when you are not successful. The biggest problem we have with our lives is the identity problem. Oh yes. The biggest problem we have with our lives is the identity problem. In the physical, who are you? When you talk, who are you? In reality, who are you? Why all this pretense? Who is fooling who? If you must live by this way, the day God brings you to that single meeting of an encounter, of a destiny helper, you will not be able to identify. Ask me today, I will tell you, Alex Reinhardt is our destiny helper. Ask me today, I will tell you, Alex Reinhardt is our destiny helper. He has a product. He has a technology. The technology has tools. These tools can bring out the best in you. These tools can help you attain financial freedom. These tools can deliver all your desire and. But the question is, who are you? The question is, what is your identity? Oh, the biggest problem we have is the identity problem. You don't want men to laugh at you while you rise, where you want to rise. Men laugh at you while you rise. Yes. Be of service. Build a leverage. You get yourself trained. You train 10 other people to duplicate your efforts. Clayton Coin says 1 + 1 = 11. Meaning that you plus the 10 people you train, the 10 people becomes you, and it becomes 1 + 1 because the 10 people are just like you. So PLCU Ultima says 1 + 1 = 11. And most people will ask questions, say, wow, how can 1 + 1 be 11? Is this man normal? Does he understand what he is saying? You are already well trained. You focus on financial freedom. You want to be leverage. You get 10 people. You invest in training these 10 people very well. The 10 people are exactly like you. the 10 people becomes 1, just like you are, and 1 plus 1 equal 11. Why do you want 1 plus 1 to become 11? For the sense of duplication. The importance here is duplication. And in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, these 10 people can bring you 10 times 10. That brings you 100 times 100, and you find yourself with 10,000 people in your tree. Let us look at financial freedom and leverage in this regard. If 10,000 people gives you just 100 francs every day, let us multiply and see how much 10,000 people will give you in a single day. 10,000 times 100 francs, they will give you a total of 1 million in a single day. Now, if you have 1 million every day times 30 days, you will earn a total of 30 million in a single month. Is this surprising to most of us? At the beginning, you did a lot of work that you were not paid for, and at the end, you are making a lot of money for work that you are not doing. Is somebody getting something here? Please, can we make some noise? Can we unmute our mics and make some noise? As a sign that we are getting something here.
Yes, so we're getting.
We're getting you 5 on 5.
Wow.
Yes, I'm getting.
So, this is the you. This is the relevance. This is the you. This is the relevance. This is the you. This is your place of assignment. Physically, you are present in this call. Spiritually, you are not here. We are reflecting. You are here present, but spiritually, you are not here. Physics of healing. David Gabison. Let us listen now to this song and say, this is you, and this is you till 3 years, and this is you till 5 years, and let us see whether it is possible. You will not make it. Okay, Obuso, let's go.
This meeting is being recorded.
My trust is in you. Hey, I put them on. Lion of Judah, my trust is in you. Ancient of days, my trust is
My
in you.
trust is in you.
I am that I am, God. My trust is
My
in you.
trust is in you.
Leader of the valley, my trust is in you.
Is in you.
Hey, I put them on it. Oh yeah, my trust is in you. I put them on in you, Jesus. I put them on it. Hey, my trust is in you. See my baby, I put them on it. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. My trust is in you. I put them on. I put them on. My trust is. My trust is in Dunia. My trust is in Hey, okay. Did we enjoy the song? Where is this song leading us to? I don't know more about you. Right here and now, my trust is in cryptocurrency. I don't know more about you. I don't know what you think. I don't know where your spirit is. But when I go to the physics of sound and healing, when this song, David Robinson, plays anytime, Susan Boye gives me the dream of what cryptocurrency will do in my future, in my life, and I am ready for the journey. Hello, everyone. If you are ready for this journey, if you are trusted in cryptocurrency, go to the chat box and type, oh yes, I am ready. Let's see you on the chat box. Oh yes, I am ready. Oh yes, I am ready. Where is your trust? Where is your spirit? Where is your sense of direction? In cryptocurrency, who is my destiny helper? Alex Reinhardt. And I must get to the top. This is not the absence of hard times. This is not the absence of drawbacks. My trust is in cryptocurrency. Oh yes, my spirit is already there. I would like to give some few minutes. Let the leaders that are in the house ask if you have a question that you are not understanding, or you have a worry, or you have a contribution, or mute your mic and go ahead and give us your contribution. Yeah, ATEL A56, your hand is up. Can you just go straight away? You unmute your mic and you tell us, you share with us. ATEL A56, can you unmute your mic and you share with us? Okay, maybe he's trying to find a way, or he lowers his hand, if at all he does not have a contribution to make. Let me check some leaders in the house. We have Pa Mufa Emmanuel. How can you unmute your mic and tell us where your trust is, what you have in your mind right now, what is running in your mind, your place of relevance, or any other contribution that you have for us? Pa Mufa Emmanuel is a man. Leader from Yaoundé is in the house. Can you unmute your mic?
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Yeah, we are getting you. We are getting you, Pa. 5 on 5.
Yes, I want to be. I've really been not be getting this thing so clearly. Sometimes network is disturbing, but it's like today, network has really favored me. Network has favored me very well from today. So I really want to say that the last thing that somebody can ever think. Let me first thank you, my able leader, Doctor, because it's like a fire in my bones when you started talking to me, and I regretted why I did not start early enough. Ever since I started up putting my head into this PLCU issue, crypto issue, my brain, my IQ itself has increased, because now I think very far into the future, not like a limited thinking that I used to think before. The moment you start thinking on how somebody can be okay, God himself is enlightening you inside. That is a secret I've understood. And it is pushing me forward and forward. The idea that I don't have money is not even the problem. My problem is just like we illustrated, the products, the products, the products, the product. If we can only market the product, tell somebody about the product, make the size of the population to know about the product, then you will already, by saying it, you're already developing within you the sense on how to continue it. So the greatest thing is start. It's not a matter of tomorrow. Procrastination has never helped anybody, even in Bible times. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Why is this saying so? It's not just because they don't have knowledge to write or to read or to be educated. No. The knowledge of seeing the necessity of life, which is freedom. Very, very, my mindset has just been renewed in a kind of way that the way I reason about people now and about the future is so vast. That is one thing I have really benefited here. And I want to tell any person, don't give up, because myself like this, there are people I've been talking to, I'm not giving up. Don't give up because somebody hushed you down. It does not take an easy task to tell somebody and bring somebody to the path of truth when he has been living in a dark place for quite a long time. Even when you bring light brightly, the first complaint is that you want to blind my eyes. Why are you pointing me so much light? So those complaints will come, but we cannot give up. We keep talking until one day they themselves will stand and say that, I'm so happy that you even told me before. So it is a matter of, because people today, what I have seen and I've experienced, I'm experiencing now, is that they are so resistant, and they look of the failures of other situations instead of looking and saying, why don't I give a try? Why don't I give a try? So it's persistent going on, just as you have said. This lesson again today is like, you just brought another fire in me, to be persistent, consistent in the product marketing. And until you will surely, it can take a long time, because if I calculate how your leader, how long it took you to get me into the thing, it can take a very long time, but the result will always be there. It's nothing.
That's a good difference. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that is it. I am not giving up. The idea, I'm still there. So there is no need. It's not for any, it's not just for the rich, the poor, for every class of person. I'm a clergy. And this thing is opening my mindset as I'm looking at people now from different perspectives. I'm seeing some biblical situations affecting the life of people. The scriptures are having certain meanings in me. See, if you are joining here for this Zoom this thing for the first time, I want to tell you, don't ever miss it again. It is very, very clear. Thank you so much for now. Mr. Boka, good evening. Take care of yourself. You are in the right place. Okay, thank you for now. Let me continue the meeting.
Please unmute your mic. You have something to say. Please, I want these trainings to be very participative. I want us to, can Marie unmute her mic and talk to us? Marie, you are highly welcome. Can you unmute your mic and you share with us how you feel?
Okay, good evening to everyone. Perhaps you might not be seeing my face. My name is Noel. I'm right in the east.
Okay, you're welcome, leader.
Today is my first day to be to take part in this meeting, and then it is true that man made technology, but technology ended up failing man. So I came in late, and I really did not get a huge part of the meeting. But from the look of things, from the little I got, it seems it's something very, interesting. I'm seeing Mr. Lucius, I'm seeing Mr. Buka, I'm seeing Pamufa, and Nedel, and the rest. Seems it's something very interesting.
Serious. You're welcome, leader.
So I would like to plead that perhaps after this, maybe somebody should maybe take time and then, update some of us so that, you know, when we are not well informed, you are deformed. Yeah,
You are right. You are right.
And when you are well informed, you can reform other people, you know. So it's a kind of a ripple effect. So I don't know, perhaps after this, somebody should, you know, try to get some of us, you know, get to know what the platform is all about, and then help us to know the product and whatsoever. I mean, the details, so that we'll be able to market the product, just like Pamufa was saying.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Please, do we have any other leader in the house that has something to contribute?
Hello, leader. Good evening. Good evening, everyone in the house.
Yes, we are getting you.
Okay. I'm really sorry. I'm joining the platform very late. I came in when the stage was undergoing preparation, and before I knew it, I slept off and I just joined the meeting, and I'm sure I've really missed a lot. I'm really feeling sad that I was not there at the beginning. I don't know whether our leader will have to change the time, maybe to bring it earlier than 9 o'clock. Because sometimes when you come home late, before you know, you have to rest before you hook up. Accidentally, you discover yourself already swept up by tiredness and all the like. But all the same, I just want to say I'm happy finally I've joined. Better late than never. I have a saying that, you know, when you grow up in a community of poor people, the chances of you becoming rich in future is very low. But when you grow up in a community where there are so many rich people, you have the highest probability of also becoming rich. Because when you are in a community, you have people that are rich, at least you have the chances because you can maybe tap from those who have. But when you are with people who have nothing, there's no way you can grow. There's no way you can outgrow such a community. I think that this platform is a platform that full of talented people. Somebody like our leader, I really admire him a lot for the courage and the kind of encouragement he's giving to us. Like Dadim Ofawan said, the time he started this, some of us are really regretting that if we had listened to him, maybe by now many of us would have been giving testimonies. But all the same, he is a living testimony. I think that this platform is a place to be. Belonging in this platform, I think the future is bright because there is a lot we have to learn from our leader. He's an epitome of success. And I think that joining him, the success will be contagious. So I want to say that, leader, we are behind you. What you are doing, only God alone can bless you. I'm happy to see my brother Zu Aloysius and brother Lampo. I'm sorry, I'm just coming late. You were already there before me. So you're welcome. Feel free. You are in the right place. This house is a place to be. Thank you. Good evening.
Okay, thank you, leader, for that wonderful contribution. It is really a pleasure. And one of the reasons why we are sticking to 9 o'clock, we were doing these trainings by 7 p.m. And we have discovered that during that time, the networks are really troubling. They're so congested. And sometimes we hardly end up passing any little message. And we are seeing like 2 hours, the lines are a little bit clearer, which means that since we know where we are going to, this is a sacrifice that we need to take to make sure that we meet our needs. This training is the first phase for mind building. And at the end of this training today, I will have an assignment, a special assignment from each region. Like in the center, I will need 10 people that says, oh yes, we are in a place of relevance. We are in the place of our assignment and we are ready to pick up. In the Northwest, I will need 10. In the Western region, I will need 10. And in the littoral, I will need 10. This particular team will go through another level of formation. This particular team will be transformed from another realm to a higher realm. To get this done, it has to do with a lot of sacrifices. We have a saying that rich people don't sleep 8 hours in a day. If this is a decision that you have made, start putting the problem of time and lateness off your mind. On achieving what they're intending to do. Because I'm seeing a lot of new people in the house. Presentations will not necessarily involve product presentation, because the person that invites you can still give you the product presentation, but I will take some time this moment to do a product presentation, which is an advantage for us. So I am going straight away to product presentation. I'm going straight away to product presentation. We are talking about PLCU Ultima. It is a crypto technology, and this crypto technology is taking over in building us with a mission of letting all of us attain financial freedom. Now, this disclaimer, what we are teaching you here is not a guarantee that you will just go and sleep without doing anything and then you just get the money flowing. No. What we are teaching you here is to develop your mind to understand that to get rich, R stand for risk, I stand for involvement, C stand for chances, and H stand for hard work. You must be a total embodiment of this. PSU Ultima is an innovative blockchain project created in Switzerland in 2016. This project is aimed at building 1,000 billionaires and 100,000 millionaires in a period of 10 years. From 2016, it was launched on the 31st of December 2016. The first phase from 2016 to 2021 was to build infrastructure. From 2021 to 2021 ending, the company focused on building projects. And from 2022 to 2022 ending, the company focused on usability. And with this aspect of usability, more coins were created. And a good number of people have already been transformed into those millionaires. And from 2023 to 2028, the company is basically on the 5-year segmented plan, which is the core of the business. Now, the person we are talking about here is nobody, our destiny helper, this great man, Alex Reinhardt, an economist, an engineer, a software scientist, the man behind PLCU Ultima. You will find him in Crunchbase, you will find him in Fork Magazine, you will find him in CoinSpeaker, you will find him in Yahoo finance, you will find in founders, all entrepreneurs, all popular, the 10 richest in the United Emirates countries, Dubai. And you know what it means for this kind of a person to come among the first 100 in that country. So understand the figure behind who we are talking. What problem are we solving? We have grown up in a community, as Princess said, where our everyday concern is consumers' debt. We run around trying to get what can take care of our present day's situation with little knowledge on growing an investment mindset. Now, at the end of the day, we are looking for qualifications. We are looking for jobs so that we can work for money. And we'll continue to suffer in our everyday cycle of consumers' debt, of compulsory work. We have very little knowledge about investment. This program is coming to make us understand the position of investment. This program is coming to make us understand the position of investment. Now, when we think consumers' debts, we don't understand what will come to us when we are old, on pension. And the question is, do you need money more when you are young, or you need money more when you are old? You see, there is a problem here. Try to guarantee that job because you want to guarantee your pension is where we miss it here. So this program is coming to let us understand that you need to be leveraged, you need to attain financial freedom, because it is at old age that you really need the money. So this is what we are. When we focus on pension, little do we know that the pandemics like COVID-19, like money that is going through inflation, like poverty problems, like wars, which will make us not even serve anything reasonable before this time of pension. Now, we are talking about change in the financial domain. Change is not, and this is not the first time. Money started with trade by barter, moved to precious coins, moved to banknotes, cards of change. The next thing is we need a cash abolition. A cash abolition because fiat has created a lot of insecurity. People can mount your fence. People can come in. They can rape. They can maim. They can kill just because they want to carry these papers. There is need for cash abolition. And that's why cryptocurrency is talking about virtual money, digital money, money that you cannot see, money that you cannot touch, but it has a success story. Be part of this success story. The next thing is inflation and the troubles of fiat. Cryptocurrencies, digital currencies are that solution. Is that solution. It grows in the speed of light and can be able to take care of your financial problems. Now, what is this technology? PLCU Ultima as a blockchain technology. A technology that enables machines, a technology that enables robots, a technology that gives the chance for billions of dollars to be created in a second. And if that is the system of money, a technology that gives you the possibility to farm in the air using just your phone, just by acquiring a license, you can farm anywhere, everywhere, all the time, and you will not have harvest seasonally, you will harvest every month. This is the life we are supposed to go in for. This life is found in PLCU Ultima, and the farming technology that we'll be introducing to you is PLCUX farming. What is it? The PLCUX farming. It develops you a kind of farming that gives you the possibility to farm your products, that makes you the ready market to sell your products when they are farmed. This is not the same experience we have with our old method of farming. This is where we belong now. This is the world in which we are farmed. This is the world in which we are supposed to live. Are you still having any difficulty associating yourself to this form of the total ecosystem? Now, the mention of cryptocurrency drives total fear into the lives of many. Why? Cryptocurrencies are so volatile. The volatility brings a lot of loss. Very risky, but very profitable. But the one exceptional advantage that you will enjoy as farmers with PLCUX is the fact that there is a PLCUX farming method that does not suffer volatility, which is an aspect of the crypto space. Now you are going to farm. Now you are privileged not to fall a victim of volatility, means that it is actually the right time to participate. So you are in the right place. You are at the right time. PLCUX farming has a technology that reduces excess from the market, has a technology that, like the PSU card, debit card, that gives you an access to carry your products even in your pocket, to carry your products in your card, and you can do purchases anywhere in the world. And whenever excess comes into existence, it is eliminated through what we call the burning technology. Your transactions are secured, your transactions are served, and the max load in circulation is always in control, giving you the possibility of enjoying a constant increase in price. Oh yes, a digitalized product for everyday use, with that has come just at the right time, with a perfect tool, which is your digital phone, which is your Android phone. If you have an Android phone today that is not giving you from 200 to 250,000 every month, please kindly pass in any of our offices and deposit the Android device there and get a churunko. Let us train somebody to make use. You are going to understand here that your Android device is a whole livelihood that can give you everything that you need. Oh yes, I said it. I said that everything. You will be introduced to many different forms of building a legacy. You will be introduced to trade, which you can trade PLCUX for PLCU, which you can trade PLCUX for PLCU Classic. You can trade PLCU Classic for USTDs. In fact, this is a place to be, and you need to be ready. Get your Android phone. Will simply teach you, after you have bought your license, how to download your applications, and before you know it, you are making the money. Now, get new coins minted every day after buying your license. Take these new coins every month to the market, and you have the best smile. You sell, you make the money, you solve your problems, you solve some, you impact lives, you increase your trade capital, you open new businesses. You are a winner. You build your financial freedom with no stress. Now, how do you become part of this wonderful commission? You purchase your coins from an exchanger. You buy your license. You download the applications known as the minting farm. You create new coins. In fact, they teach you how to create your own money in a decentralized system, in a decentralized ledger, where all transactions are recorded, where all transactions are transparent. Here, there is no monkey the walk, baboon the chop. Monkey the walk. If monkey the lazy, monkey go suffer. If baboon the lazy, baboon go suffer. With a well-calculated system that makes sure that you are staking. It is not an investment system. It is a system that you buy your license, you stake your money, and it creates you more money. And the calculation is made in such a way that nobody can be cheated. If you don't belong to this kind of a system, where again do you want to belong? Now, we come to how you can become a member. The first pack is known as the light pack. You buy your license for 90,000. You buy your license for making it for 103,000, making a total of 193,000, and you are able to create new coins every day, and after every month, what you create, you can exchange, and you will be able to make 40,000 every month. And at the end of 12 months, 90,000 will be deducted, which is money for your license, and the balance of 103,000, which is your capital, will be handed back to you. If you are ready to renew the contract, you renew the contract and run for another year. This contract will take you only for 2 years. The second pack is air that will cost you 534,000. 217,000 is money for your license, and the balance is what you stake. This will be able to give you 101,000 every month, and it can continue to give you like that for 12 months. And at the end of 12 months, 217,000 will be deducted from 534,000, and the rest will be given you back as your capital. The third is starter. This particular pack costs 1,068,000 total. 431,000 is considered as your license, and the rest you stake. When you stake this amount, it gives you a possibility of having 201,000 every month and 52,000 every month for 12 months. And at the end of 12 months, 900,000 is deducted from 1,853,000, and the balance is given to you as your capital, which you can renew once. When you buy the basic, it comes with a multi-purpose debit card that costs 1,250,000, and you are given for free, and you pay only 99 euros, 100 and something thousand francs as transaction charges for you to receive the card. And this card has the possibility for you to withdraw up to 200 million in a month, as against our normal ATM card that can give you only 30 million in a month. This card has 9 different cryptocurrencies that you can withdraw, and this card has 5 international bank accounts. The next package is medium, which costs 9,458,000. The license is 3,953,000, and the rest you stake. And this pack will give you a possibility of earning 2 120,000 every month for 12 months, you see that you can make 24 million just for investing 9 million. And at the end of the year, the balance of 9,953,000, 397,053,000 will be subtracted, and the rest given to you, which you can renew the contract. You have Plus, you have Pro Mentor, you have Premium, you have Ultima. You will get to understand all the other packs along the line. These are the different entry levels in which you enjoy in the business. Oh yes, you have smart contracts now that pays you every month. But this is not all. When you go into the business again, you have referral bonuses, which you can bring people. At the first generation, you have 30%. At the second generation, you have 7%. At the third to the sixth generation, you have 3%. From the sixth to the 15th generation, you have 1%. And you can also grow in ranks, in leadership bonuses, in rank bonuses, in diamond bonuses, in diamond infinitive bonuses, different ways in which you are making money. You have the cashback program. That enables you to gain after G, which is a marketplace that enables you to buy from Amazon, from Tolba, from Alibaba, from AliExpress, from every recognized business around the world. And it also enables you to sell used products or whatever product you have without any difficulty. You have the multi-purpose debit card we have already mentioned. You have the POS terminals. You have the minting box. A lot of products. That is just a recap of the business. But there is something I will want us to understand here. Just like any other meeting house has its own laws and regulations, just like any other business has its own way of approach, cryptocurrency is not the normal traditional business of buy and sell. It has what you call the golden rules of the crypto market. What does the golden rules entails? You buy low, you hold for some time, and you sell high. Be ready to buy and hold. And during the time of holding, you use the other opportunities that we have mentioned to continue to make money. You buy and hold. You can hold for at least 3 years, and you sell and you make money. You can continue to buy more as it continues to drop, but never you sell at a loss. Never you break the rules. The best time to join is when it is low, not when it is high. This business is not for those who are emotional. This business is not for those who are panicking. This business is not for those who have shaking hands. So this is a rule and an obligation that you must understand. This business has two groups of customers. The passive customers, these are people who have already made money in life, and they are only looking for opportunities to invest their money. The active community are those who are looking for opportunities to develop using the passive customers. Oh yes, you are just about to join. Where do you think you belong? Do you belong to the active community or you belong to the passive customers? I would love to urge all of you to make it a responsibility to belong to the active community. For if you want to look at John D. Rockefeller and his quotes, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than to earn 100% of my singular efforts. Meaning that if you don't decide today to build a system to create leverage, and if you don't decide today that it is when you sleep that money works for you, you will walk and die suffering. So this is what we must have to understand. We have the best compensation plan in the universe. 81% of what is given in the system comes back to you, the users. Is this not wonderful? Now, it does not end there. There is a regular reward given to members based on your growth. From Jet to Emirates, you earn constant, regular bonuses for attending those rounds. But immediately you enter Diamond, your story changes. The company gives you a possibility to become part of the system, it with others. And at that level, every activity that takes place in your system, there is a thank you for building those people to be who they are. Oh yes, if I must advise everybody, do everything possible to become part of this ranking. Apart from this, we said that from 2023 to 2028, the company has focused on building the 1,000 millionaires and the 1,000 billionaires and the 1 million and the 100,000 millionaires. What does that entail? Life opens the door for you. You are the one to go through it by yourself. We have our 5-year segmented plan that gives you the possibility to swap. You swap PLCU Classic, which is the trade coin. You trade the coin at the same time. And this swapping is a 5-year segmented plan.